In Dragon Ball, there have been many changes that have happened over time, but there's one thing that happened that changed Dragon Ball forever, and that was Frieza. Hey, how's it going? My name is Raph, and welcome to Dragon Ball Code, the place where all we do is talk about Dragon Ball, and today we're going to talk about the one thing that changed Dragon Ball forever, Frieza. As you may know, Frieza is the evil emperor of Universe 7. He is the leader of the Frieza Force and one not to be messed with. When he first appeared, we found out that he was this insanely powerful villain that nobody could mess with, and if anyone dared to get in his way, he would have ended their lives on the spot. He was ruthless. Even Vegeta, who almost killed Goku when he invaded Earth, was scared of Frieza. Frieza actually seemed like the perfect villain for our hero Goku. Pure evil, powerful, and a real challenge for Goku. The idea sounded great, but what we didn't know was that he was about to change Dragon Ball forever. The problem was that Goku was many times weaker than Frieza. Frieza had a base power level of 530,000, while Goku on the other hand had a power level of around 21,000 while using Kaioken. This completely messed up power levels, and power scaling as we know it was ruined forever. And you may ask, but why if Goku was able to reach and surpass Frieza's power by turning into a Super Saiyan? Yes, that is true, but it ruined the rest of the characters. Let me explain. Before Frieza came along, power levels never went up so much after training. For example, Goku's power level when Dragon Ball started, and I'm talking about when he was a little kid, was about 10. From there to the end of Dragon Ball, with all that training and fighting, his power level only went up to about 400. Then came Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa with power levels in the low thousands, but that wasn't too bad either because it pushed our heroes to get better. But then, along came Frieza with an exaggerated power level of 530,000. This was way too much, and it meant that his army had to have strong people, his strongest men would have to have crazy power levels as well in order to make sense, and our heroes somehow had to be able to increase thousands and thousands of numbers to be able to stand a chance. And yes, Goku was able to surpass Frieza. In fact, his power level went up all the way to 150 million. But it left every other fighter in the dust. And this made it so that from there on, any other villain that came needed to be stronger than Super Saiyan Goku, which was slowly causing the rest of the Z fighters to become useless and forcing Saiyan characters to transform into Super Saiyan and beyond in order to stay relevant. Characters like Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu sadly became useless. And with the need of more transformations from the villains and from the heroes in order to continue the story, power scaling was broken. In the Tournament of Power, they tried to make people come back. It was cool, but it didn't really make any sense. So it's all Frieza's fault. Frieza's appearance broke power scaling in the long run, and that's why they don't use power levels anymore. If you notice in the movie Dragon Ball Super Broly, nobody other than Goku and Vegeta fought, and the scouters could not read the power levels. They would just go blank. So I'm guessing that the creators don't want to deal with power levels anymore. Maybe if Frieza had come along with a power level that was closer to our heroes, none of that would have happened. But we will never know. But you can find out why Goku's hair turns yellow in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.